A fine Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Number 32 makes his big league debut right after this. Garrett Richards will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder.
First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight, makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's in the double digits. He's got a 10-game hit streak. That means a little over a week. Start heading into that second week, and now people are going to start paying attention to you.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In there, no balls and a strike. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. A little bit outside. 2-1. Line drive to left. Naylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Giants 0, Padres coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Kevin Gausman starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Danny, D-Row, this Giants team as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have
swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left was bad, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Manny Machado now. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, he's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Tatis stands at second with no outs. Hard ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted into center field. Yastrzemski moves over. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Here's Will Myers. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Shaw will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here today.
Now at the plate, Josh Naylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The sights in Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. And it's fouled away. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Cordero has a beat on it. 1 out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Settling in now, Brandon Crawford. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Line to the right side. Myers with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will come in to score from third, as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece.
Batting eighth.
Coming to the plate now, number 32. And while not really viewed as a big-time prospect coming out of the draft, he's had to prove himself at every step of the way to get to this point. His first big league at-bat.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
2 hits. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Francisco Mejia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Yastrzemski is over. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this, this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Into the box, Garrett Richards. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Profar over at second. Cordero is over at first with 1 away. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 3-2 pitch gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Ready now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly counts.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Padres leave a pair. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Cordero on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 6.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Giants down in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Longoria's there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
1 out now in the San Diego third, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back, the center fielder just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Into the box now, Will Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Josh Naylor.
Digging in now for San Diego, Josh Naylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the...
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And good for him. Josh Naylor has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once 24, like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again, too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
And that'll bring up Franchy Cordero. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Shaw is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. Stepping in, Garrett Richards. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Derek Rodriguez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Richards stands at second with 2 gone. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Well, you can see here this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Yastrzemski retreats to the track and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We're through 3 at Petco Park. It's the Padres 6 and the Giants 1.
Leading off to San Francisco.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' road to the show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Chris Shaw. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Shaw bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Profar fields it cleanly on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in here the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. First pitch on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. It would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. They're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Another one sent foul.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Naylor ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot for Evan Longoria, number 299 in his career. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Naylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. He got this answer right back. Bye-bye, baby, with the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Giants 2. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out 1 time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Machado is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Drilled down the line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Duggar will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1.
First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So striding forward now, Eric Hosmer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Shaw will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Number 4.
Ready for another shot now. Will Myers. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Yastrzemski going back on it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. Number 13 for him on the year. And the lead is now 7-2.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
The left fielder,
into the box,
22.
Josh Naylor. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Popped him up. Crawford is there. And that retires the side. But the Padres add one thanks to the solo home. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Brandon Crawford is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2. He pulls this one into right. Myers is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 32.
Digging in to try it again. Number 32. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh? Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Stepping into the box, Derek Rodriguez. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. First pitch of the at-bat, and now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Yastrzemski. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another 2-2 offering. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Into the
Way to go. For the Padres, the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 29, Gelson.
digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Mike Yastrzemski.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Giants leave a couple, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Tyler Beede comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Tyler.
Let's play ball. You're out. 3. He's out. Out. You're out. 3.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Hard on the ground towards short. One there. Relay to Felt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Padres go down quietly, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Standing in now, Buster Posey. As he'll take a look at ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location. It was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Into the box now, number 32, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Crawford stands at first with 1 out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Grounded to first. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The San Diego Padres led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Garrett Richards notches his 3rd win of the year. Kevin Gausman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Dinelson Lamet takes the rare 3-inning save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.